Good morning, everybody. Thursday morning. This is going to be a very swift video because I need to be out of the house earlier than I thought. But I wanted to just give my opinion on certain things that are going on at the moment, certain disgusting, reprehensible things that are going on YouTube at the moment. We have a lady who, okay, let's get this out of the way first. She made a very cruel, vindictive, merciless, hate-filled video about myself and my husband. That is in the past. No, I don't fully forgive it because I'm a human being, and what she said was beyond hate. And it was beyond my comprehension. There was no reason for that video to be made, and even had I said anything, which I hadn't, there was still no reason for such a video to be made. So we'll get that out of the way because I want you to know that what I'm about to say is not because I have an axe to grind. I leave vengeance is mine, saith the Creator, karma, and I don't trouble myself with wanting to get revenge on people. Life is far too short, I am too busy, and I have my own path to walk, learning all the lessons that I need to learn. Excuse me one moment. Most of you you'll know who I'm talking about. It's the crafty woman. She has purported to have cancer. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. There's been a lot of holes and a lot of flaws in her story. There are some people, including myself, who have actually written down the route that we think this will take, and thus far we've been proven correct. Now, I'm not saying how ill she is, what she is ill with, how much she is suffering. What I am saying is that this woman has been milking it dry in regards to her illnesses. If you remember, a few months ago she suffered a heart attack, apparently, after somebody had upset her, and a day or two later was back making videos, smoking like a chimney. As with everything in life, the more you practice, the more proficient you become. Whether it be with writing, whether it be with speech, whether it be with sketching, drawing, whether it be with lying. The more you practice, the more proficient you are. This lady has now taken down her channel after her brother, or shall we say family member, he's made 11 videos, I think, in total. It might be a bit more. I think he's taken some down now, saying that she's lying, saying that on at least 3, 4, 5 other occasions this woman has pretended to have breast cancer. This woman pretended to be bearing 6 children. There were 6 embryos. She lost 2, lost another 2, then lost the final 2. Is he lying? I don't know. I don't think he is. I think he, like his sister, might be given to some exaggeration. I also think that he, and he's admitted to this on film, is hoping to get a channel that grows and grows and grows that eventually he can make a living from. In your dreams. All of you people, all of you, even the ones taking up for this lady and accusing others of being hypocrites when they themselves are amongst the biggest hypocrites. You all need to know this. You can spout the Bible as much as you damn well like. You can go to church on Sunday. You can go to church midweek. You can espouse a holier than thou attitude to everybody and anybody who isn't of the same Christian viewpoint as yourselves. But guess what? The Creator sees all. He sees all. I say he loosely. You're all saying that only one person is allowed to judge. Get this straight in your little pea brains. God is not a person. The Creator is not a person. We're talking about the spirit realm here. We're talking about the universe. We're talking about universal karma. We're talking about Buddha. Buddha, which means a person who is awake. Awakened persons are all Buddha. You aren't. Some of you lots. You hypocrites, you drama queens, you attack what you supposedly hate, which is drama, and then you go along to absolutely infuse your videos with that same drama, with a good sprinkling of hate and venom thrown in. Do I believe the crafty lady is as ill as she's saying she is? No, I don't actually, and I never have believed her. Do I think that she has cancer? I don't know. What I do know is that the drugs her son mentioned on a live chat last night, saying that these are what she's taking for cancer. They're not cancer drugs. So is she lying to her kids? Is she lying to her husband? Or are they going along with it? My opinion again, they're going along with it. You know, ignoring that this woman has a problem isn't going to make that problem go away. She has major issues. She shaved her hair off within just 2 or 3 days of taking her first chemo treatment. I know from for a fact, okay, let's put it that way, that your hair doesn't start to fall out straight away with chemo. It normally takes 2 or 3 weeks. Your eyelashes and your eyebrows are normally the last to go. I think that the majority of people, and myself included, if your hair starts going thin and wispy and starts coming out, you try to keep it for as long as possible until such time as it becomes evident that you are going to lose it all. I never lost all of my hair. It's never gone back the same after taking certain drugs. So you keep your hair as long as possible, not shave it within 2 or 3 days of the treatment. And then take to wearing bandanas, and on the days that you've either forgotten to put your bandana on or chosen not to, thinking it's going to be okay, your hair started to grow again. Got the 5 o'clock stubble on your head. As I say, I'm not perfect, none of us are. I don't have to forgive what she says about Alfie and myself, or the hatred with which she said it. I do have to let it lie and not seek to take revenge, which I don't. And I'm not harbouring a lot of anger or resentment, but I recognise the anger which still resides in me somewhere. I don't think of her daily. I don't give much thought to her. But, you know, let's cut to the chase here. This woman has gone on and on and on attacking people. She's gone on and on and on about her own issues. To run away from YouTube now, when her brother's put these videos out, it sort of makes one think, is he telling the truth? I think there's a lot of truth in what he says. I don't believe she's as ill as she says she is. All of those times previously, how many people have breast cancer 3, 4, 5 times in the space of a couple of years? What, 2013, 2011, 2009, whatever the years were. And as I say, the more you lie, the more you do anything, the more proficient you become at that. And had her brother not been speaking out, of course, it would have continued. I suggest, and I know she'll watch this, I suggest if you're not lying, you come back to YouTube. You tell the truth, because people who support you, and not least those who've gone through cancer, those who've lost loved ones through this terrible disease, and those who are going through cancer, deserve more respect than to have their suffering ridiculed, which is what you and that brother of yours are doing. He's not going to make it big on YouTube. He's got about 100 subscribers from zero, all because, as I said, everybody wants to hear the gossip. Everybody loves a train wreck. I wouldn't subscribe to him. You can go onto his channel without subscribing and listen to his drivel. He even made comments about me wearing a low-cut dress, that he liked my front, will I stand back up? You're fine like wine or something. I'm a happily married woman, and even if I wasn't, my dear, scrape better than you off my shoe. And for your information, it wasn't my bra that was showing, it was a camisole that's sewn into the dress. How dare you? What a family. What a genetic mix-up. What a genetic mess. Three husbands. He's been dishing the dirt on all of those husbands also. He obviously has major problems with his sister. I think he's done his channel for 2 reasons. One, because he wants his channel to grow and he doesn't really care about how he goes about doing that. and 2, he really is sick of her lies. All I'll say is, yes, practice equals proficiency. But you haven't yet, crafty, escalated to mastership of the lies and the hatred and the evil that's at the end of the route that you're walking. And I suggest that you halt and change direction, because many of us are sick of it now. Many of us are disgusted with it. People are frightened to speak out, just in case you really are sick. It's like a major thing, like with Chamberlain when he went to see Hitler. He gave Hitler the benefit of the doubt, just in case he really had reverted and rethought that evilness of mind through. But in fact, we know why wars are created, and that's another whole video. So going back to this ordinary garden run-of-the-mill drama on YouTube, I think, crafty, you need to pray. If you believe in God, you need to pray to God to restore your heart, to restore your soul to as it was when you were first created. Because along the way, it's got extremely muddied and become extremely unpleasant. That's all I've got to say. A lot of you have been asking me about my opinions, so there's my opinions. Have a great day, everybody. Please excuse my throat this morning, it's quite sore. Have a great day. And I think thought for the day, for all of us, try to connect with the being that you were, that pure soul you were when first created, before the world, before greed, vanity, sloth, poverty, injustice, all the other little tentacles that make up the imperfect world. Connect with your soul as it was before it was all sullied with these things. I'll be back later. Have a great day. It's very hot here at the moment, so we're in for another scorcher. Speak to you later. God bless. Bye-bye.